one, and we're live.
Okay, thank you. It is whatever today's date is. October 19th, 2021. We're calling to order the Alamance County Board of Elections. We are at the MedCap building. Public is still with us virtually. Thank you so much. We have a quorum present. You have a copy of the agenda before you. At this time, we'll entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
So move. Second.
Properly moved and second that the agenda be approved. Are there any additions or deletions to this agenda?
No.
Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed signify by saying no. Motion carries. Let it also be known, the executive director is joining us virtually, and she's on the phone as well. Okay. And thank you and hello, Executive Director Kathy Holland. You have a copy of the minutes from our October 12th meeting. If you've had time to look over those, I'll give you another moment to look over the minutes.
Madam Chair, I move that the minutes be approved as circulated. Second.
Properly moved and second that the minutes be approved. Are there any additions or corrections or deletions to the minutes? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed will signify by saying no. Motion carries. Okay, we have no public comments to come before us. So we are moving to the absentee ballot applications, and we'll hear from Dawn Erdl.
Okay, we have 24 civilian absentee ballots that's been returned and one overseas that's been returned. And Kathy has down here for y'all to spot check some of them. The absentees, this is the list. So if you just want to call out, maybe do the precinct number and name, and I can, or if I just want to, either with there being just this few, if each one, want me to hand each one of you a few and y'all just look at them.
That would be great. Just send us,
And just, you're just checking either the voter signature and the witnesses or notary.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And this is the overseas, and because it came in, they come in on the website. This is sealed in the envelope until election day when y'all put it on the regular ballot.
What's this received stamp here?
That's when we received it in the office.
Only one of these has that on there. Is there a? Oh, okay.
They just stand in different places.
Sorry. Very good.
It just depends on who opens the mail that day. Okay.
I'm going to send around two for you to look at the voter signature. And I think they're okay, but I just want you all to just look at those two so that if it comes back to us again, I mean, when we look at it again, those.
That's a unique, unique signature, isn't it? That one, it's unique.
And if you approval, just sign that. That's the overseas.
Yeah, so somebody had sent
Well,
that one
it's,
already?
see, y'all, you
Okay.
can't really look at it because I have to seal it up because this one comes in on the computer.
Yeah,
And, but he did sign what was required before I sealed it.
so let's see. Okay,
And then on election day, y'all will
yeah.
put it on a regular ballot.
Mhm.
And then here's you want to start, these are the applications for One Stop through yesterday, Thursday, Friday, and yesterday. We've had, I think, 278 vote as of yesterday.
And how many,
Absentees.
yeah, did you say?
Well, today we had, well, total, we returned back, and last week and today has been 25. But that's all that's out of the
Yeah.
10 municipalities.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
We've had 25 total mail-ins
Okay.
returned.
And 274
And
voted as of yesterday.
we've mailed
As
out
so the rest were in person, one stop?
One Stop as of yesterday was 278.
And it's just one packet. It just went on envelope, right?
Right.
Okay.
All right, and next is, Karen had one temporary replacement for, 09N for this election. This is who's being temporarily replaced with.
Okay. Karen is being replaced.
Uh-huh.
Okay, with Charles Prinsell. Okay. So this, she's talking about number 4, with the list of temporary and permanent chief judge and judge replacement for the November 2nd election. Okay.
Karen, how many openings you still got?
For judges right now, none.
Oh, good.
Good job.
Jeanette worked on that a lot before she left, but we do get people calling in with some medical issues, so.
Yeah.
Well, you know, there's still a lot of fear out there because of the virus.
Oh, yeah.
We just lost a fine man in General Colin Powell. Because,
That's true.
I had the opportunity to meet him. I was just security at Elon University when he came over. I said, he's gonna run for president. He said, no. He said, I've had enough, Dad.
And for B, she still is needing, about 30 assistants. No judges, our judges are fine, it's the
Okay,
assistants that we're having,
okay.
The judges are working on them.
yeah,
The other shoe just failed then.
so.
Okay, so we need 30 assistants.
Yeah, they've been slow in calling back. That's the biggest thing I think.
And you need these 30 assistants for November 2nd?
Correct.
Madam Chair, I had a question.
Okay.
Is the office of the Board of Elections responsible for recruiting those persons, or are there judges responsible for recruiting those persons, or is it a combination?
It's a combination along with party chairs.
Mm-hmm.
So the judges are given a list of workers that have worked in the past, people who completed applications, and also suggestions from the party chairs. And then they call through that list
I see.
and try to get, and when they run out of names, they call me back.
Okay,
So,
all right. Thank you.
Or if you have a recommendation, if we know of people willing to work, we can also refer them to the staff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so if you know of someone who, you know,
The
qualified.
biggest stumbling block is letting people know they have to be there from 6 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Because the moment you say that, you get a lot of backpedaling.
Uh-huh.
It's a
And-
long day.
Okay.
You
Right.
can't leave.
And I was about to say, and also, and I think you said, I don't know whether you heard it or not, that they cannot leave.
They cannot leave, right?
But still, you may know some people who will do that, from 6:30 there,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And priority is given to people who are in the precinct, or can the assistants be?
They can be from other places. We just need to have a certain number. We try to get a certain number in that precinct. But then when we exhaust that list, then we expand. out.
Mhm. So right now, so you're not looking at any precinct in particular, it's just,
I'm still just waiting from callbacks from judges. They're working on it. So that's
okay,
all. And quite honestly, I've been getting at least 1 to 2 cancellations each day. So a judge has gotten somebody to fill the position, and then they get either cancellation from someone else in that group or from the person they just replaced. So,
Mhm.
and so we're trying to get more names to them. So it's kind of an ongoing process and probably will be, I'm learning. So,
Mhm.
it's-
Mhm.
so.
Okay. So if we know of anyone, make recommendations. Let them know the time and call the office for any other details. Okay? Because that's around the corner and we're looking for 30. I mean, and then if if people are dropping out and, calling in because of health issues or whatever reason.
We do have an online training that they do too, depending on their position.
Mhm.
But I also send the paper packets out, so if they don't have access to internet or are not comfortable with the computer, they can do the training.
So there is online training. For the rest of it, you want to tell us what the assistants do?
So there's 4 positions, pretty much. We have a check-in book assistant where they sit when you come in to vote. That's the registration table. And you state your name and address, and that individual pulls the label off, puts it on the ATV form and presents it. Then they go over to the ballot table, and you have a ballot table person who takes the ATV form and exchanges it for a ballot, gives the ballot to the individual. Then they go over to the voting booths. After they complete their ballot, then they go to the tabulator. There's an individual that stands near the tabulator. So should they have any issues with, the ballot going into the tabulator, they have somebody there they can ask. And also that individual just is supposed to watch the ballot, so that person votes before they put their ballot in the tabulator. We had a few of those that went through before somebody voted last year.
Mm-hmm.
We want to make sure provisionals don't go through, so that person is watching for that too. And then we have a 4th person who's kind of a combination for this election. They do curbside. They're also the greeter at the front of the precinct, and they also are going and kind of cleaning up booths, making sure there's no literature left, in place for the next voter. So. And that last position does more walking than any of the others, so.
Okay. Any questions about what we just heard? We clear? Okay. Okay.
That is a paid position.
It is, yes.
And the pay just went up a little bit.
$12 an hour.
And they get paid for training as well.
Yes, it's paid for training.
Mhm.
Don't quit your job, Noah.
I'm here.
Because that might be the first thing someone asks, is it a paid position?
Yeah.
It's hard to get volunteers. So that that would be good. Okay, Dawn, anything else from you?
I don't think so. I think this was it this week.
Okay, any questions, comments? Now, when you heard me mention to Judson about Sunday, what Kathy and I discussed is the souls to the polls. And we are not sure how, we know there's a group planning a souls to the polls activity. Didn't really know how large and we know we have two people, who were handling the tables and so forth.
Right.
And so, we don't know how large it's going to be. I did check, and I told Kathy I would check before I got here. And so what they're planning to do is to, it's not going to be a march as had anticipated, but they're going to have cars lining up at the Walmart on Graham Hopedale Road, and maybe church vans or something like that. That's what they're trying to get. They said they were trying to get 100+ people. So we wanted to make sure that we had enough staff to cover, and so Kathy thought it would be just to our advantage to just go ahead and have a third person working that day. And so we thought about it for about 30 seconds, and
Came up with a name.
but Judson could fill a couple of positions. If something happened with the technology,
Right.
in case the crowd is a little larger, and we're hoping it is a big crowd. That's fine, but he would be able to do dual purpose, assisting with one of the 4 positions here, plus technology if necessary.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
So that's what we were talking about. Okay. Okay. Our next meeting date.
Is next Tuesday. I'll go just look at the date. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
That's the 26th.
Okay, so we will meet again October the 26th at 3. And we will be here at the Metcalf building. Okay. Any questions? Everybody's good? Everybody, don't forget to vote and tell others to go out and vote. Nothing else, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn. We
So moved.
Second?
properly moved in second. We are adjourned. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.